All right, we're getting started with dinner tonight a little bit early, just because I want to make sure it's ready, because I'm making something new. We're making jalapeno popper chicken pasta. Don't say that 2 times fast because it's tricky. First thing you're going to do, crock pot or Instapot, is spray some oil at the bottom. And then you need half a cup of chicken stock and half a cup of half and half. I forgot to grab the half and half, so I'm going to grab it now. And then grab, perfect, I can't even talk today. A measuring cup. It was really hard. All right, so half a cup of chicken broth, and then I'm gonna put in a half cup of half and half, and then I'll pour it in together. I've never tried this before, but it sounded really good. My husband likes spicy. I generally don't mind it, so we'll see how this goes. You're supposed to shake half and half? I don't use half and half on a regular basis. I'm not seeing shake it anywhere, so we're just gonna put it in. All right, half and half, and chicken broth going in. All right, and then you need jalapeno cream cheese, which I didn't even know was a thing. And I'm using the entire container. This container is 7.5 ounces. As usual, both the lid and the spoon, the lid and the container go next to the sink so that we can rinse it. All right, before it goes into recycling. And then you need a package of ranch seasoning. Now, I don't have a package because I bought a bunch of ranch seasoning at Costco. I had to break it up because it was very clumpy. But now I don't know. I would assume it's just for like 1 package of dip. So 1.5 tablespoons. One. Ranch can go away. Ooh! Pepper fell out, and so did the salt. Nothing's fitting up here. It's because I put the ranch a little bit tilted. Okay. All right, we have to open the jalapenos. I'm going to get a Sharpie to put the date on the outside of the half and half. I don't even know what today is, even though I should. Yes, I figured it out. Thank you, Peanut Gallery. Just kidding. I'm going to dump out some of the juice, but not all of it. Sorry, I got cream cheese on my hand. And all of the Jalapenos aren't coming out. There we go. Put that there to get cleaned off. And put these away, and I'm gonna grab chicken breasts. I'm out of practice. I haven't done this for a few days. We're using frozen chicken breast from Costco. These things are huge, so we're just doing 2. If you're using smaller chicken breasts, you could use 2 to 3, depending on how big your family is. 1. Have the small piece. If we have any other small pieces, all right, and this is going to, if you're in a crock pot, on low for 6 to 7, on high 2 to 3. Since I'm doing it in Instapot, I'm just going to click on the meat stew, and then it's going to go for 20 minutes. And then once it's done with the 20 minutes, we will shred the chicken and move on to the next step. But that is it for now. Talk soon. So I kind of wish smell-o-vision was a thing, because my house smells so good right now. Probably should have done this before I started, because now I can't open it. I'm gonna wait for it to do that. I'm gonna get out the chicken shredder. Also gonna get out a knife and a cutting board. And some bacon. Bacon's gonna go into it too. I got real bacon pieces, so we're gonna put this in, but we also have some leftover bacon from dinner earlier this week. So I'm gonna chop that up too. Getting this out. All right. This goes into the trash. And I'm also gonna get out a pot for the water for the pasta. Any pasta shape will do, just 16 ounces. I'm doing rotini. All right, stop making the noise. I should be able to open it. Oh my God, it smells so good in here. Also smells like it's gonna be spicy. All right. Grab the tongs. Before I do the bacon, I'm gonna do the chicken. Chicken. Another chicken piece. Put that one off to the side. We'll do that one in a second. Shredding, so I was moving it to the side so it would hit something other than the center. Okay. That's done. Get out this piece of chicken. All those pieces of jalapeno that was stuck to the chicken back out. All right, that's gonna be good enough. That is done. Chop up this bacon. And then cheese is gonna go in this. And the pasta. It is not close to dinner time, so I'm just gonna put the bacon in and then leave this on, like, keep warm. And then once the pasta's ready, we'll think about putting the pasta in. I'm gonna put the cheese in very last. Otherwise it'll stick to the bottom of the Instapot. We don't need that. I don't even remember what we use this bacon for. Maybe bacon fried rice? I really don't remember. I owe you quite a few videos, so hopefully you'll watch this tonight, but you might be watching something I made a couple weeks ago. Alright. There's a few bigger hunks in here, but it's not going to hurt anyone to have a hunk of bacon. In fact, I can think of at least one person in this house that would be very excited to get a hunk of bacon. Bacon goes in. And oh, it's right there. I'm gonna lose my mind, you guys. You're not going to use all of this. I'm just watching to make sure I don't let the little keep fresh packet go into. We're just using all of it. I changed my mind because I don't want to keep it fun. All right, this and this go to the trash. And I'm gonna get a spoon to just stir this around a little bit. A really big piece of chicken still, so I'm also gonna grab 2 forks and get that piece pulled apart. There we go. Show you guys what it looks like right now. Reminder, cheese still needs to go in as well as the pasta, but that is what it looks like for now. And it smells, like I said, heavenly. So I really wish, hopefully one day, we will have smell-o-vision and you can smell it while I'm making it, because it smells delicious. Talk soon. All right, we're back for the noodle adding and the cheese adding. So my noodles are pre-cooked, drained, and going in. They're kind of in a big clump, but they'll be fine. And then I'm gonna get a spoon. 2 cups shredded cheese. I'm gonna put 1 fairly large handful of Fiesta blend, and then 1 fairly large handful of mozzarella. You could also grate your own cheese, put in whatever kind of cheese you want. If you have a preference, pepper jack would probably be really good since it's already a spicier meal. All right, all the cheese. I'm gonna stir this up, and then it just needs to mesh all together, and then it is ready to go. Used a plastic spoon. That was not the business. We need something that's got a little bit more strength to it. just need to get everything all warmed up together. So I'm gonna put the lid back on and we'll be back to show you the final product. Hold on. It's gonna let me close it eventually. There we go. All right. Let's do... Yes, they're all gone.
Go for Hawkins.
Hawkins is going for a walk, in case you're wondering what's happening in the church house.
I thought you said it was safe.
Oh, I thought you meant out there. Our neighbors got dropped back off by... I'm sorry, not our neighbors. Our neighbor got dropped back off by the fire department. He needed help getting down the stairs, so he got dropped back off. I thought that's what he was talking about, but apparently he was talking about you guys, so now you get to hear the whole story. All right, that's gonna cook for probably until he gets back from the walk with Hawkins, and then we'll show you what the final product looks like. Talk soon. All right. Been 5 minutes. It's been longer than that, actually. Might have gotten a little burnt in the bottom. We're gonna unplug it. Also, shout out to my sister-in-law for reminding me that we had asparagus in the refrigerator. So I put the asparagus in the microwave. So we're gonna have jalapeno popper chicken pasta with a side of asparagus. So I'm gonna grab the asparagus. Shout out Trader Joe's for having microwavable asparagus. Lightly salted. I'm sure someone in the house, aka my husband, will add something other than just salt, but salt to start. Grab us some plates. I'm gonna do white plates today. There is my asparagus and my jalapeno chicken pasta. There it is, folks. So that is what's for dinner tonight. Hopefully whatever you're having is just as delicious, and we'll talk soon. Bye.